Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? Lorenzo here. Welcome to round 2 of the LaBroca and LDFR Community Cup. We are gonna race at Virginia International Raceway today, full course in the Mazda MX-5. Round 1 3 weeks ago was an insane amount of fun. Over 30 drivers joined us, and today we are going to be also racing for points. So let's see how it will go in the standings at the end of this round. As you all know, or as you may know, I'm hosting this cup together with Ben from LaBroca Sim Racing. It's a 5-round cup. This is round 2. And at the end of the 5th round, of course, we will have a winner, we will have standings, and there's prizes at hand. So today, let's see how it goes. Hopefully we can score a good results, but most importantly, we're here for community, we're here to have fun, and so let's join the server and get straight into it. To everybody who's joined us, whether you're on stream, whether you're on track, as always, thank you for taking part in these events. Now let's go in and let's see who is in already. Of course, I've been hosting my community races alongside Ben for a little while now, and it's always a great amount of fun. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Looks like there's already 19 people in the session. I'm actually a little bit late. And as you can see, of course, we already see many of the usual suspects that we have in these sessions. Andrew Walker is actually currently leading the standings of the Community Cup, having gotten a P1 and a P2 last round. Quite a lot of people that have done quite well in the first round already here again. David Ross had a really good run. We had super nice battles against Callum Wells-Fry as well. Brandon Spolander, I think it's up there as well in the standings if I remember correctly. So lots of great drivers. Current estimated session SOF 1959, so that's really good. I'm super excited, guys. These races are always so much fun. Last time we were 31 drivers on the grid. I think we're gonna get good numbers today as well. Let's see. Let's get on track, say hi to the guys, and do some practice because this combination is proper tricky, guys.
Powering on. Mic on.
We might want to bind the microphone. One sec. Have not done a lot of practice, by the way, so this is definitely gonna be challenging. So let's go to options. Okay, we have voice chat enabled, and I also wanted to bind the damage report. Yeah. Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? You guys ready for round 2?
Nope. Oh yeah.
Nice. Glad to hear. Okay, let's fire up my usual apps. We want SimHub. So, the format, if you're not familiar with the format of the Community Cup, it's 40 minutes of practice, of which we've already wasted almost 15. So there's about 25 minutes left in practice. Then we have 3 timed qualifying laps Then we have race 1, which is a 20-minute race. And then we have race 2, which is also a 20-minute race. But in race 2, the grid is inverted. So that of course makes things very interesting in race 2. Well, let's see how it goes. Let's get in a little bit of a warm-up.
Thank you.
You are welcome, mate. Can everybody hear me well, by the way?
Yep. Yep.
Yep. You're
Loud and clear.
Sounds good. Hey, Harry. Nice that you could make it, mate.
Yeah, hello. Thanks for having me. I've been trying to make it for one of these mini races for ages.
car 34. Just set the fastest lap. 9.132.
Alright, let's get in a little bit of practice. Pretty slippery combination, huh?
It's a good one though.
Yeah, lap 1 is gonna be pretty nuts, I think. Looking forward to it, though. Ooh. Oh, I'm carrying way too much speed there. Let's dial things down a notch. We can rejoin.
You cut that corner and got a slow down
Alright.
penalty.
So we have 20 minutes. Ooh. We have 25 minutes left of practice. Yeah, indeed, 25 minutes left. Let's try and make the most out of it. I've already done about a half an hour, 45 minutes of practice already, but it is a pretty long lap here, over 2 minutes lap. So
Car stopped on the right.
have to take it easy through this section in the first lap with cold tires, as it gets super slippery. I updated my overlays, by the way, guys. Try to make it a little bit clearer for everybody to see. Of course, these are just my practice overlays. Oh, such a satisfying crest there. Oh, let's be careful with the off tracks, though. The famous oak tree turn. Lots of finesse required there. One of the most important corners in the track, as it's obviously followed by this very long straight. And we're 23 drivers so far, by the way. I wonder if we're going to be able to beat the attendance record that we set in round 1, which was of 31 drivers. I would be surprised if we managed to beat that, but
Well, two laps without crashing, so I must be getting something right.
Hey, Big Ben has arrived.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Go left.
Shout out Ben, guys. LaBroca Sim Racing. Co-host of this cup, and if you haven't already seen his drifting, his sim racing content,
That crash, Andrew.
make sure you check out his channel,
I'm
guys.
sorry.
So we're on a 212 on semi-cold tires. I know I can get it down, definitely. I think my
Evening all.
best time
Evening.
in practice, I think, was a 09.
Good evening, sir. Hello from Canada. Afternoon here.
Hey, buddy.
Track is pretty slippery. Yeah, when I keep forgetting pitch speed is.
Gets better after a couple of laps, but yeah, on cold tires, it's slippery.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I need to go down to first there. I got that wrong again. No. Need to brake to first into T1.
Thanks for a new fastest lap, but it's still not faster than you.
Andrew Walker currently leading the standings in this Community Cup. The midfield battle in the standings is actually really tight. Oh, this corner is gonna catch out a lot of drivers. That was so nasty. I did a whole drift around that. I definitely need to try and get things under control a little bit. I'm pushing a little bit too much. I need to reel things back down a little. Somehow I actually kept my pace up like somewhat decently there. Yeah, I'm definitely pushing a little bit too much. Oh, this car is so snappy on this track. So snappy.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Car stop on the left.
I've been really impressed
Go
by
right.
him if you'd have taken that corner at that speed.
Got a little bit too much there.
You got a slow car on the right.
Oh,
Car stop
the
there.
momentum is Yeah.
down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
It's the car really likes to swing laterally in that section. It's one that really requires fine inputs. Yeah, I feel like I'm wrestling the car through these corners. Gonna have to try and be as precise as possible. It's all about fine inputs here. All about fine inputs.
Sorry, Bob.
Whoa! That was not intentional.
That was good.
Should have practiced more. Oh man, it is so slippery.
I was hoping you were going to tell me across the line then.
Honestly, here at Virginia, it's
Sorry about that.
it's really all about just keeping it on the track. Let's just try and be consistent. And I think we'll be okay. I think we will be okay if we just keep it on the black stuff. Lap time is not awful. I feel like I can definitely get it down to like a high 10. Or at least like a low 11.
I have to wait for another car to come round so I can see where the track was.
Need to stop taking that off track there.
That last corner though. Oof.
Still unsure whether it's better to take that in first or second gear. Hey David, I feel you, mate. I'm in the same boat as you. I know what I have to do is just the car is so snappy. That keeps happening. I need to stop doing that there. That oversteer.
The track is a lot slipperier than practice.
I've been driving GT3 in the wet at Sebring for most of today, so this feels beautiful.
Oh my days.
Left side, clear on the left.
Cheers, Lobo.
Cheers, mate. Oh man, yeah. I'm doing the shifting wrong. I'm not used to driving this freaking Mazda anymore.
Last call is a pain, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been struggling to get the last corner nailed.
Back.
Hey, Jovan, unfortunately, we cannot hear you, mate.
Can you hear me now?
Oh my days. Yes.
Yep. Ready to check for me?
Can hear you.
Not for long, but I will do a little practice with you.
Okay, come on. Let's try and frickin' do this right. This is not good enough. My best is 11.7.
Car right, clear.
Also, I actually, in the practice, I do want to switch one thing in my overlay, because it's showing me the last lap times, but I actually want to see standings. I would rather see last. It's showing me I'm only 16th fastest. May need to fix that.
Brendan, has the valley crossing in an MX-5?
Funner than I thought.
Okay, now we can see fastest and sliding menu not on? Oh yeah, I'm just updating my overlays, fastest and last lap time. Now both are visible. So we're only 16th fastest out of 26 drivers. Only 6 minutes to go left in practice. It has not been...
I think this is working now.
It has not been a
Sorry about
great
that, Paul.
practice
Are you still
session.
up? Yeah, trying
Brendan, are you spending an entire lap on the grass?
I've done like two now.
I mean, I guess it'll help with car control.
I would be happy if I can finish one single lap in this car on this track.
Not a very convincing practice session until now, guys, but we're gonna have to try our best. Lots of people are struggling, as you can see.
Can you all hear me now?
Well,
Thank you. 6 spots, Brendan. I want to try.
So important to just shift in a straight line.
That was bound to happen.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
We know that it likes to oversteer around this area, so we're just gonna have to be very careful.
I need all the help I can get, Andrew.
This is not an easy combination.
Very hard.
Lots of people are struggling, so that's good. It's good to hear that. It's good to hear that. Two minutes of practice left, so there's just gonna be another lap. So important to get the shifting right here. Car just loves to snap around here. But that was actually my cleanest practice lap, and you can see that actually improved quite a lot already. I think I should be able to be in the top 10 in this race if I manage to stay out of trouble.
Fastest lap of the session.
Oh! Yeah, okay. Really need to try and just shift in a straight line, because I keep making this mistake. I'm just not used to it anymore. Like the Mazda goes a little bit differently with that, I guess, compared to what I've been driving recently, but it's okay.
Did you get a fastest lap there, Ben?
A clean lap on Virginia is a good lap.
Alright guys, qualifying is going to start in a minute. Everybody has 3 timed laps, not 2 like in normal official races. You have 3 timed laps, so don't forget about your 3rd lap. And yeah, just wanted to say thanks to all of you that joined. We've got 26 drivers today, 31 last time in round 1, so that's really great. And yeah, good luck to everyone. And also just a quick update on the standings currently in the Cup. So we have Andrew Walker first with 39 points, Brandon Spolander second, 35 points, Alex Keon, who is not here today I don't think, 27 points in 4th, then Brandon Pfeiffer in 5th with 27 points. Good luck everyone.
Thanks, Lorenzo. You too. No sweat, Parker. I was up like 5 cents going into that mass action.
Okay everyone.
Felt like you wanted to do something quick lap.
Here goes nothing, guys. It's time to stop testing. It's time to start going for just consistent, solid laps. I need a shift in a straight line. That's been my main problem. Shift in a straight line. And I need to be careful with over-rotating in this upcoming section here. Here at Virginia, it's better not to rush. It's better to just take it easy and be consistent, even over just 20 minutes. It says it's easier here on that advertisement board, but it really isn't. I feel like Oak Tree is really not a very strong corner for me. Gonna have to be careful there.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Damage report is working. Fortunately, the outer left tire is loaded there and we got the grip back, but it's just sketchy. It's super sketch. First lap I think is gonna be a bloodbath with 26 drivers on the grid. So my best lap time here is actually a 16.6, but that is on slightly different conditions. I went a bit wide there. So these conditions are actually a little bit faster, it seems. I made a couple of mistakes, but we're all right. Oh man, that corner, it's a hard corner, blind apex. Hard to get right. Hard to get right consistently. Nice and smooth. Exactly how it's done around here. Oh, that section is sketchy every time. First times are coming in. 091 for Andrew Walker, currently leading our cup standings. We did a 10.7, actually better than any lap I've managed to do in practice. Much better than before, come on. Much better than before. Looks like today is gonna be a battle between Fleming Jensen and Andrew Walker. Brandon Spolander as well. So Fleming is actually debuting today in our Community Cup. It's his first race. Could definitely be someone to challenge for the win of the cup if he comes 2 more rounds. Andrew and Brandon are already up there, so they're definitely gonna be battling to try and overtake each other as well in the standings. That was a really good improvement, half a second. That'll make us jump quite a few people. Much better T1. I can definitely go faster there. Short shifted for a little bit extra stability. We're currently P7, guys, that's not bad. Seeing how practice was going. Oh, there's the 1x. The lap is burned, unfortunately. Hey Scott, thank you mate, thank you. Unfortunately we burned it. It looks like we might have been able to go down to like a 10 flat in terms of lap time if I wouldn't have made that mistake. So unfortunately we burned it. Oh, I forgot to brake. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Woo! We're done with quali. But I'm happy. My second lap was a good one. And with a bit of luck, nobody should be able to. With a bit of luck, my position will be set. Quite a lot of points to be gotten, finishing in the top 10 in this championship. So it would be great to get a top 10 finish. Top 5 finish in both races is where big points are at as well. Because let's not forget there's 2 races we're going to be doing. Race 1.
I thought I would have had you with a 19.
Which is about to start. And then we have race 2 with inverted grid.
Not this time.
Yeah, so Kevin Pereira, 4.5k rated driver, managed to get into the 09s.
Andrew, now you know how we all felt last race with you just disappearing off into the distance with stupid alien times.
So I'm the quickest one of... Looks like I'm the quickest one of the guys in the 10s and above.
Nice work, everybody. Good luck for the race. Good luck.
The estimated strength of field is 1,885.
Yeah, good luck and have fun.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
That's right, you came in at the end, that's right.
Here we are on the grid, guys. Ready to go.
Is there actually a track underneath us at the moment, or is this just molten lava?
Whatever.
It's rain without rain.
Good luck.
I just checked track usage. It's 12%. That's why it's so little good. 12% track grip along with 56 degrees Celsius track time.
Did you say 56C?
Yeah, it's 56 Celsius.
Christ, what's up with these community races in hot temps?
1 lap to green.
That's just iRacing's
Line up on the
default
left
temp for
side.
some reason.
Closed,
It
pit
always
road
just
is
defaults
closed.
for really
Catch
high
up,
temperature.
porch 5, car. Catch up, porch 5, car.
So everybody who qualified ahead of us is going to be ran lap times below the 2:10 mark in quali. So we're the faster of the rest basically. So I will probably be running mostly a defensive race if I manage to hold my position in the first couple of laps. And that's a big
I
if.
think if we go off of green rather than Jensen starting, we'll all be around the final corner.
So on green, I decide.
think in the last race we did on green, but maybe we should get Ben or Lorenzo to give their opinion.
Yeah, we've always done on green, or tried to.
Yes, it's go on green.
Alright, good to know.
My overlays are doing something funky, guys. For some reason, my standings are not showing the positions and are not really showing the correct starting positions for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. Hopefully that gets fixed as the race starts.
Catch up. Oh, 45. Car.
And alright, guys, we're about to go live. We're about to start second round of the LaBroca LDFR Community Cup. And I see that there's 10 of you now watching, so thanks to all of you that joined. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed this round. And of course, if you haven't yet, consider hitting that like button underneath the stream, because that really helps me. And for those of you who just joined, this is going to be the first of two 20-minute races. And in the second one, the grid is going to be fully swapped. If you don't already know the format of this cup, we're battling 4 points. There's a few prizes at the end of the cup, which is a total of 5 rounds. This is round 2. And yeah,
Get ready.
we're about to go green. So let's concentrate for this first slippery lap at Virginia. It's gonna be tough, guys.
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
Let's do this.
Green flag. Green flag.
Easy into
Alright.
T1.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
Let's close the door to avoid dive bombs. Nice and easy with the throttle here. We don't want to end up oversteering. I really hope that my my standings overlay gets fixed. I'm not sure why it's not displaying information correctly, guys. Through the oak tree corner for the first time. Let's get in line. Everybody's still alive, by the way, and I gotta say, guys, in all of our community races, as well as in the first round of the Community Cup 3 weeks ago, the standards of driving that I've seen and the sportsmanship has been beautiful. I absolutely love that about our community races. Came a bit hot. David Clasper ahead in the blue and red car, making a little bit of a mistake there. I was expecting the oversteer there. Someone behind me absolutely went out. I did not have a great exit though, so actually Santos behind is sort of catching up. Pereira is attacking David Clasper. The standings are finally live. There we go. Looks like Pereira's attack was not really successful. It is hella slippery out there, and Santos behind. is really starting to catch up. Ooh. Definitely feeling the pressure. 2.3k rated driver.
My steering wheel fell off.
It's going to be difficult to defend from him.
Best excuse ever.
But there's only one line here. Decent run there. That's exactly what we needed. Let's get in David's draft. Try and stay close.
Ah, you're getting Brendan.
Guys, I have to go anyways. Sorry. Bye bye. Thank you for the race.
Let's try and hold and keep that draft as much as possible.
You would want to work to catch Fleming.
We need it in order to try and keep Santos behind, away
Together, but like, I had to get
from us. He's also under attack from Chris Gengaro. Yeah. Chris and Santos battling behind. Little bit of a mistake from David there. Easy on the throttle there. I spun so many times here in practice, so I'm a little bit more conscious now of how to take that.
Enjoy the win.
Fleming, Parker and Andrew battling it out at the front. We can still see them. We can still see the leaders. Not the best exit there. David is actually pulling away a little bit. We did gain on Rogerio Santos behind though. Gaps are starting to form a little bit. David is starting to lose Pereira. I need to fix my overlays, by the way, guys. They're not set exactly in the way that I want it. Going slightly defensive there. Chris is definitely gonna try to look at on my inside there. He went a bit wide. Tires are squealing through that whole section. Let's stay close to David.
Andrew, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to fight you, but I don't also don't want to lift, so I'm just gonna let you drive past me and then slot in.
We have not had any yellow flags, by the way. Two cars going off behind. Check the rear view mirror. We're super close to David. I just don't have the extra bit of edge that I need to try and overtake him. But he doesn't have draft, so I have that advantage on him. I should carry more speed there. I'm gonna defend at the oak tree.
Left side. Clear on the left. It's going well. Keep at it.
That was not.
Man, I'm like decent everywhere, other than the hairpin, and it's like the most important corner on the track.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, that was not good. Now I'm losing David, and Chris is attacking me fully. It's better for me here to stay on the right side. Chris wants me to push. The thing is, I don't really think that I can dig deeper than David. We can definitely try to challenge him though. Let's see if Chris remains patient. He went a bit deep there in little bit of a mistake from David there. Come on, let's try and put some more pressure on him. Need to try and get back into draft range. Much better than before. And I mean, the top 5 is still very much right ahead of us. There's that group from Parker to Pereira. P3 to P6. They're all there in a line. Cut up quite a lot on David there. That's good. So that's probably David's weakest part of the lap. I'm gaining a lot on him. I can try and make a move here.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
He's going to be
Right
defending.
side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
We can try the old switcheroo, but we're not close enough.
There's an incident ahead.
Incident ahead. Someone's off. Another car off.
That was some carnage.
Let's see if we can take advantage of this. There's Brandon Spolander here. He's very, very quick.
I'm gonna be honest.
We have more speed, but we can't really go anywhere with it. We're gonna have to tuck him behind, but Brandon is gonna try to get his position back. So he's definitely gonna be attacking David. So we picked up one freebie. We could have maybe even almost picked up two freebies. David managed to grab both freebies. We only picked up one. I'm not sure who was out there.
Keith, I know you want by, but I guess better to work together.
Also, Brandon seems to be quite slow in a straight line. Maybe he is carrying damage. I think he might be carrying some damage because he was super slow there in a straight line. So I don't think he's actually going to be able to challenge David, despite the fact that he's actually very quick. So it's just going to be up to me here to try and overtake him, but we already have a lot of overspeed on him. It should be a pretty easy pass before T1.
Stay on the right.
Yeah. His straight line speed is not good. He's for sure carrying a bunch of damage, and he sort of made an attempt to stick his nose in again, but we defended that. And we know that he's quick.
About 5 laps of fuel left.
We know that he's quick, but in a straight line, he is not quick. So we're gonna leave him and Chris to battle. In the meantime, David picked up another position. Unbelievable. And you can see that when it's not in a straight line, Brandon is actually really, really quick. Keith and David are gonna be going at it ahead of us. Yeah. I need to try and, if I can get the draft from David and Keith ahead, I should be good. Made a big mistake there. Brandon's coming back. But I should have the upper hand on the home straight. And now Pereira had a pretty bad line coming out of that section there, so we're faster than him on the home straight. Let's try and pull alongside.
Car right. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Clear, right side.
And Brandon dived in.
Left.
Very opportunistic.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. Car right.
But we have the inside line.
Stay on the left.
for this
Still
next
there.
corner. Still alongside.
Keep to the left.
Still alongside. What a battle.
Still there. Hold your line.
What a battle,
Clear.
dude. What an absolute battle there with Brandon. I can't make mistakes. He's a bit slow in a straight line, but he is still one of the fastest drivers in this cup.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.9 seconds.
Had to wrestle the car through there a bit. What a battle for P6, guys. What a battle for P6. He's coming back around. I'm gonna stay on the right. That should give me a better line.
Car on your left.
Because I will have the inside line for the next corner.
Still there.
Oh,
Clear on the
never
left.
mind. He's got it. He got me. And he makes a mistake. He almost lost it. I'm gonna stay behind. I'm gonna try and get him on the home straight. In the meantime, Chris is trying to attack me. We're gonna defend. It's the white flag. No, I don't want to lose two positions
Still there.
with the white flag. I'm a
Still
lot.
there. Hold your line. You're on the right. 3 wide. Car on your left. 2 wide. Stay on the right.
I'm holding my line.
Still there.
I managed to get my position back. Let's go, guys. I cannot make mistakes until the end of the lap, or he will get me. He's stuck in him behind. I kind of forced the pass there, but I'm just so much faster than him in a straight line. I had to go for it. I really want to try and best Brandon Spolander and Chris Gangaro here, but it's not gonna be easy. It's not going to be easy. I'm gonna need a perfect line here at Oak Tree. It was alright, but my exit is actually better than Brandon's behind, so I think I'm in the clear, guys. I think I'm in the clear. I closed the door there, parked my car on the apex, left him nowhere to go. And that's it, guys. We've done it. I don't think you'll be able to catch up on draft. What happened? Ah, I think there was a backmarker Rivas ahead. I thought we were gonna get a freebie just like that there. Yes, guys. Honestly, this
Car stopped on the right.
couldn't have gone better than this,
Right.
guys. It could have hardly gone better than this.
There's the flag. It's over. Great job. You did really well.
He's really quiet.
0x's P6.
I couldn't find a way past you, Brandon.
Chris and Brandon, beautiful battling there, guys. I really, really enjoyed that. That was crazy. Well done, guys.
Chris, you were so close to getting me on the line. I'm sorry if it was a bit rude me shoving you out to the outside, but I had to I had to stop you somehow.
And that was amazing race the whole time.
Yeah, it was fun. I overtook you over the grass, so I thought let our defense go. It was fun. Real fun.
But Brandon, did you have damage? Because you were really slow in a straight line, but then you were catching up with me in the twisty sections.
Yeah, I've got that to my front end, so you two were catching me down the straight, and then I couldn't do anything, so...
That lap where we did like the first 3 sectors or 2 sectors side by side was nuts, man.
The fight for third place was like 3 wide for half of the race. Yeah, it was very fun early on, and then the crash happened, which I don't really know what happened. Yeah, I got slowed. I think Brandon lost control, and then there was a bit of carnage after that.
No, sorry though.
Shout out to James, nice race, mate. I enjoyed that.
I did not have the skills to get past you, Paul.
I was sweating, mate. I was sweating. I thought you were going to take me at any second.
So,
I was big in the mirrors, if nothing else. I'm really sorry about that punt, Paul. Not Paul, Scott. Nope, not Scott.
Slightly, you would have definitely taken the position.
guys, that was a beautiful, beautiful race. I really enjoyed that battle against Chris and Brandon. I forced the overtake in the final lap. I wasn't gonna give up that P6. We took advantage of the fact that he had damage, was slow in a straight line. Super happy with that.
Before the second round.
Now, also 0 X's and a P6, that's gonna be a lot of points. But now we start in P21 out of 26 cars. The grid is inverted, guys, inverted. Which means Fleming and Andrew and all the quick guys are starting all the way at the back. They're gonna be trying to fight their way through the grid, including myself. We're gonna be fighting our way through the grid. The guys at the front are gonna start struggling. The grid is gonna come together. It's gonna be nuts, guys. Let's see what we can do. Pretty consistent lap times, by the way. Not too bad, not too bad. I was expecting more yellow flags. It was quite clean, but I don't know how it was in the middle and in the back, though.
I was definitely not clean. That's one of my worst races ever.
Yeah, Brendan. I love that, mate. That was proper hard but clean racing, man. I really enjoyed that. But I do gotta tell you something, Brandon. If you didn't have damage and you weren't so slow in a straight line, I wouldn't have stood a chance. You were way more consistent than me and carrying way more speed in the twisty sections. So yeah, I really had to take advantage of that.
Yeah, overtaking is going to be very tricky. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. It's full grid reverse, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, full grid swap.
Oh no.
What could go wrong?
I'll be making it as difficult as possible for everybody.
And by the way, just for the record, the trivia of the Community Cup. Last time Andrew went from P30 to P2, I think, in the second race of round 1. So, everything is possible.
Is bump to pass available?
In all reality, if you really care about the championship, it's all about the second race, not the first.
Andrew also spun in that first, in the reverse grid race. And still came second.
Did I spin in that way?
You got caught up in a big accident and you were sideways on the track for a bit, I remember that.
We now have a 5-minute chilling session, which is actually about to end.
Quite a few incidents.
1 more minute of relaxing, and then we're back in with the second race of today's round. Already, we are gonna get some good points from the first race. The second one, I really want to try and get into point scoring position. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, the way that the points work is that P1 gets 20 points, P2 gets 19 points, P3 gets 18 points, and so on until there's no points left. So to get points, you need to basically get in the top 20. There's 26 drivers on this grid. I think a couple of guys left. So it should be easy to get into the points, but we want to be getting in the higher points positions. So we need to try and get at least into the top 10. Starting from P26 is going to be challenging. So if we can get into the top 10 in this one, it will be already amazing. Let's see if we can do it.
That's exactly why I've got a Red Bull livery on as well, buddy.
And by the way, the guys behind us, like
4K iRacing and he's crazy quick.
Andrew, Andrew, and all these guys that will be starting behind us. I don't think I will be too bothered to defend against them. It's going to be more clever to actually let them through and try and follow them. We don't want to waste too much time. But there's also a possibility that with the quicker guys at the back and the slower guys at the front, some guys defending in the middle, if the defense is good, might cause big gaps to open up between the drivers. So let's see if the drivers work together to try and catch up the guys at the front, or if it will be more of a cutthroat battle for every position. We're starting in P21, guys.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
Good luck, have fun, everyone.
Apology to somebody.
The
Who was it
strength
that
of
kind
field
of
is
let me pass towards the end of the last race?
1,885.
And they should go right and I went left because I got confused between
Tight
left
field
and right.
today. Look for opportunity.
Now, if the first race was clean, this one is probably gonna be a bloodbath. Have fun, guys.
Who's the steering wheel fell off in the last race?
That would be me. Yeah. It came off twice. And it's one of the new, it's a new wheel, but yeah, so I swapped for the old one, but I have to remap all my buttons.
What wheel and wheelbase is it? Just wondering.
It's the Acertec, the new wheel box with the changeable wheel rim.
A quick change. Red Bull livery in my mirror.
Alright, guys.
Which wheel was it? You said? Like which wheel brand?
It's the Acertec.
One to go. Next
You know the
time
wheel
by.
box, you
Line
get
up
the
on the
changeable
right
wheel
side.
rims.
Pit road is closed right now. Catch up. 91.
Yeah.
Car.
I mean, to be fair, I was pulling on it pretty hard for some reason. I don't know why.
I've been looking into getting a new wheel, but
Catch
I'm
up.
not sure how
91.
like
Car.
Fanatec is coming to Canada with like duty and stuff.
We're all the way at the back, guys. There are so many cars ahead of us. So many cars ahead of us.
Is it that bad? What about? Oh, I guess.
I love the reverse grid system, reverse full grid, because
From my experience,
if you're starting at the back, which we are now, alongside all these super quick guys, you just have to try and actually work together
Yeah, makes sense.
if you want to try and come back. So it's gonna be super interesting to see how people negotiate this.
keep racing on a laptop and get a new wheel, or keep racing on a G920 and get a new computer.
Get a new computer, man.
Thought about that because iRacing isn't the only game I've played, but my dad wants me to get a new wheel because then he can try it. Plus, I feel like I'm hitting a bit of a skill ceiling.
By the way, guys, just so you know, after this second race, I will be doing an incident reel on my stream. So if you have time, if you want to see it, feel free to come by and yeah, check that out.
I'll definitely watch that one.
Just remember, guys, every X you get counts towards the final point total. You get a 1 point for every X.
Oh, I'm going more into T1 then. Well, you gotta space them out, you know. If you do too many in a quick succession, you only get 4. True. Brendan, where are you starting? Because you were very quick in the last race. You got caught in that accident.
20th.
Oh, I thought you were further up the field. Oh, Scott's the one who went back to the pits after the crash. Scott has a really good shot in this race, starting 3rd.
I feel really bad about that because it was not his fault at all.
I was about to say, why have I got Scott up with B? That's not fair.
Just defend him and only him.
I did try to message you back, Brandon, but it wouldn't let me send you a message.
I mean, if you think about it, I basically did you a favour. This is your race to lose now.
Oh, I'll lose it, don't worry. I hate this stuff.
I was waiting for someone
Get
to make
ready,
that joke.
going green.
Remember going on green, not on Ryan's choice.
Pace car is off.
And alright guys, we're ready to go. Reverse grid, P21, let's do this guys. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. The guys behind me,
Green.
the guys behind me are absolute animals. We actually had a pretty good getaway. We have the inside line, but David Clasper is actually shaping up to defend. We are not in a rush in lap 1. We are not in a rush in lap 1. We are not at all. Not at all. Actually, basically almost everyone has overtaken me and I don't even mind. I don't even mind. I almost strategically just want to follow these guys.
Car on your left.
Because
Clear.
they
Left
are
side.
gonna be battling like crazy. There's cars
Still
all
there.
over the place. This is beautiful.
Go right. Go right. Keep to the right. Still there.
This section might get gnarly. There's cars all over the
Still there.
place.
Hold your line. You got it. Slow car on the right.
Here we go, slow
stop
car.
On the right. We're on the right. 3 wide. Left side. 2 wide. We're on the right. 3 wide. Your car looks fine. No damage to
Sorry
report.
about that.
Impressively, no damage to report. It's only a 4X.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
We're good. Brandon, do you have damage again?
I've got a ton of damage. I'm going to have to pit.
Ah, okay.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
There goes my 2nd place in the championship.
It's a long season, buddy.
Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Thank you for letting me pass easily there, man. Okay, somehow we got through that unscathed, guys. Brandon unfortunately got taken out again with damage. He's gonna have to pit, but now we're gonna try and let the quick guys do the dirty work for us. The slower guys
Apologies to whoever
at the front are going to be under a lot of pressure, so there's likely to be mistakes and yellow flags ahead. Mark my words.
I was on the break as soon as I could, but I wasn't anything.
All we need to do right now is basically be consistent and hopefully pick up freebies until we catch up to the slower guys.
Damage as well, but I think I can carry on.
Let's follow. We're P22, so we lost 1 position. But some of the competition is out. Heyman Mulder ahead of us. Parker Peacocks, Ben Harrison, P20 right ahead of us. It looks like Andrew and some of the quick guys managed to make their way through several positions already. So maybe my plan might not work after all, but I should be able to catch up with those guys ahead of me.
Slow car ahead.
That was not a good line through that corner. Looks like Brandon decided to continue. We can see that he's got his front end missing. I need to try and attack. So Parker, 2.9k rated. Of course, he did quite well in the first race. P19. He's currently trying to attack, and we're gonna grab a freebie here in Rivas.
You got a slow car on the left. Car on your left. Clear.
That's another 1 overtake and 1 freebie. Not sure. That kind of looked like David Clasper's car, but I'm not sure if it was actually him. Heyman Mulder now is up next. Someone's going wide. I think that's Parker. So he's going quite slow down the straight here. He's back up to speed. Heyman is gonna defend. That's good. We'll tuck in behind them. Yeah, we're faster than him in this section, but I made a bit of a mistake there.
Hello again.
Hey, mate. Oh, you didn't go in? You didn't fix?
Not as bad as I thought, but I'm still really down on straight line speed. And my car is permanently steering to the left.
Oh man, I risked it so much going for that.
It sounds like you've got the NASCAR set up, Brandon.
Alright, we really need to try and get around Heyman.
Down the main straight, Andrew. I mean, my straight line's ruined. Don't worry about it too much, man.
Because this is slowing us down a bit. Parker got past Ben.
It's been some good racing with you.
We're putting Heyman under quite a bit of pressure.
You got a slow car on the left.
Better exit than him. We're gonna do it here.
Side.
That's 1
I
overtake.
don't know how, but I managed
Stay
to
on
get
the
it
right.
slow
We're
down.
gonna take Chris as well. Double overtake. Double
Car on your
overtake.
left. The car in P.
We absolutely rocketed past these two guys.
Clear on the left.
Sure.
No worries.
I guess I must have overslowed too much. and spent
We're
some
back behind
space
Parker
there.
again.
Car stopped on the right.
We have a yellow flag.
There's an incident ahead. Car stopped on the right. Go left.
That's a double freebie. Triple freebie. What did I say, guys? Let the quick guys do the dirty work. And pick up the freebies. There's another one here. That was like 4 overtakes. I mean, that was so 2 overtakes on the straight and like 4 freebies or something. Nice, Brandon.
This is so hard.
Oh. Mistake.
Sorry, Kevin, I got that kind of all over the place.
Okay, let's calm down because I made 2 pretty bad mistakes there. Let's chill. Let's try and continue this great run that we're having. Todd, Harrison, and Parker fighting hard. Let's see what will happen here with these 3 guys fighting ahead.
me and Ben just seem to be a perfect drafting buddies. I bump him every time to make the move, and it gets me through as well.
Let's keep doing it.
Let's get them, Lorenzo.
Yeah, we have to continue this run, man. Let's go. Neil Todd next. Let's see if we can fight him. That was a good lap. We're P13, guys. Gained 8 positions since the start of the race, and still 15 minutes to go. The top 10 is definitely a possibility. We're just gonna have to keep fighting. Battling, heavy battling ahead. People are gonna be slowing each other down.
Go for Parker.
Parker and Ben battling ahead. We're catching up to the top 10. Battle for the top 10. Big draft now from all the cars ahead.
Oh boy, that's a lot of cars.
We are where we expected to be.
I had to live there. Had more speed, but was not wise to stick my nose in there.
Slow car ahead.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead.
Go right.
I see the Red Bull.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car right.
Need to throw some bananas from my Mario Kart.
Keep to the left.
Can try and take Neil here.
Still there. Clear on the right.
Neil is done. Oh, and Brandon also overtook him. Shout out Neil, by the way. Neil Q Todd SimRacer65. Check out his YouTube channel, guys. We're right behind Parker again.
Is it top 10 that get points?
Top 20.
Go ahead, Fleming on the inside.
Parker, continue leading the charge, mate.
You're in the top 10.
We're in the top 10, guys. Lots of cars ahead.
Come on, Ben, follow me.
Lots of cars ahead, side by side. There's gonna be opportunities here, guys. There's gonna be big opportunities here for overtakes. Let's keep pushing. Parker's really wide. I don't want to get alongside here. We're gonna get too slow. It's better to stay tucked behind him.
Too much room.
It was scary though.
We slow each other too much side by side there. Go, go, go.
Where's Fleming?
He got in the crash.
Carried a bit too much there.
Got a bad exit there.
We want Parker to keep pushing. Ben up in P7, leading this charge of 5 cars, even 1 car further ahead of me. Oh, I think Ben is defending right now. Oh, big contact.
Car right.
Oh no.
Clear on the right.
So we lost one.
I think that's my fault. I came up on you. I'm just lucky I didn't hit the barrier when I spawned.
The leader just did a 10.56.
So, oh, I'm going wide. I need to lift.
I got a master without a
Ah,
Right side.
pity,
Clear.
Sponsored by Walker's Grip.
Right side.
pity for that mistake. Pity for that mistake. I lost
To
2
the left.
positions there.
Clear. Just keep hitting your marks.
Oh, Fleming just got Lorenzo now. Fleming's here too.
Yeah, I went wide after your accident, unfortunately. Unlucky, by the way, man.
Yeah, I probably have to take up lane. I thought I was clear up high.
Let's follow Fleming.
I was so late on the brake.
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Keep to the left.
Neil is still there. We're gonna have to follow him. We don't really have any other choice.
Ben, I'm not gonna fight you, I'm gonna use you.
You got damage, Arthur.
Ah, that's a pity. We lost a few positions there. We're not in the top 10 anymore. That's really, really a shame. We got a little bit unlucky with that mistake that I made. And of course with Brandon overtaking us after Parker's incident.
Sorry mate, I've got damage, I'm really slow on the straight.
That's okay.
Chris behind me is also gonna be a bit of a problem. I had to countersteer there to catch the oversteer. Couldn't not get a good exit.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Car still looks clean, so that's great. Neil is defending.
Car on your left. Still there. Keep to the right.
Oh,
Still there, hold your line.
0x, I had to
Clear on the
lift.
left. Right side.
Same mistake as before. I can't believe it. I keep making that mistake. Oh, I'm overdriving a little bit. I lost another position, but there's still 10 minutes to go. We can still get the top 10, guys. What a battle. What a battle for P10. Oh,
Left side.
taking an advantage there. This battle for P10 is something else, huh? Messed up my shifting.
How
No,
many laps are left?
I made a big mistake there. Oversteer.
Still there.
To my knowledge, 3 including this one, I'm pretty sure.
Still there.
Going side by side with Neil.
It's about 3 minutes, which if you take this one...
It's a drag race against Neil here.
Hold your line. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Or sorry, just under.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 2.2 seconds. Still there, hold your line.
That was proper scary. But we didn't give up. Super sketchy.
Right car on the
Oh,
left. There's an incident ahead.
and that was Ryan Luna taken out. So we get one position back, but now the field opened up quite a bit. Whew. Let's keep going, guys. Too much speed there. Parker's back behind me again. It might be a bit of a problem. Hopefully him and Neil battle it out.
Chris, I'm gonna let you go, this car's getting worse every lap.
We can actually try and catch up with Brandon because he still does have that damage.
I'm slower in a straight.
You got no front bumper.
I know, and I
Back
think
in
my
P11,
tyres have
guys.
been melted off my car.
Nice and smooth. Let's take it easy. 6 minutes to go. That's about 3 laps. 3 laps. Come on. We can try and catch up to Brandon. Yeah, we got quite unlucky there. Got a decent exit. My entry was a bit slow though.
Lorenzo, I don't know if I can get you on a straight. I'm gonna have to somehow get you from a mistake. I think is the only way. Just because of my damage. Unless, oh, maybe not. No, you have damage too. I can tell. Not visually, but just I can tell straight line speed wise.
Unfortunately, I made that mistake of going wide here twice, and that really bit me in the ass. That's the last lap of the race, guys. Let's try and finish it in P11. That would already be quite a good result. I don't understand actually why I'm so slow in a straight line.
No damage to report.
We, theoretically speaking, have no damage.
Red congrats, Fleming.
Car on your left.
Struggling.
Sorry, what?
Struggling with tires, struggling with pace.
With that one.
There's nowhere to go here.
I needed to beat
Need to tuck in, stay behind.
I'm not gonna lie, Lorenzo. I gotta slow down for when I passed you, but I was able to serve it. Just because the speed loss.
Car right. Keep to the left.
Unlucky, man.
Clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
We got the position back. He had a slowdown penalty when he passed me the first time. Let's get the rotation in. He went wide. So we're good. I think we're good.
I tried to use all the track to get you. Good day.
Yeah, I saw. Nice try, man. And that'll be it, guys.
There's the flag.
I'm sorry if
It's
I jumped
over.
in on you there, Harry.
Bring us back to the pits. We're going. The car in front has gone off.
Well, guys, we finished in P11, so we actually finished 10 positions higher than where we started. I'm quite happy with that. That'll be some points. And, yeah. Alright, everybody. Nice race. That was hectic. But, yeah, again, I'll be going through the incidents on stream, so feel free to pop by. Well done, everyone, guys. Good stuff. And congrats, Scott.
Thanks for organising, Ben and Lorenzo. Thanks.
Thanks, Ben and Lorenzo, for this. It was amazing.
Guys.
You're welcome, guys. Our pleasure. And thank you very much for coming along. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Stand down. See you on the next one.
First
Thank
of
you
all,
very much.
let's save it.
See you on the next one, guys.
I do want to save that replay.
Thanks, man. See you next time.
Alright guys, I need to take a quick toilet break. I just quickly want to stretch my legs, and then we will resume with the carnage reel of this round. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. One sec.
Charging battery.
Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to go to the toilet after that race. So, here's the plan, guys. We're gonna go through the incidents. We're going to, We're gonna go through the incidents. Let me know if you have moments that you would like me to show as well. We'll go through the incidents, we'll look at some overtakes, we'll look at the results. Let's see also how the table will look after this round, guys. Okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's do this, guys. Heat 1, lap 1. Here we go. Let's go far chase. Let's go focus on crashes. Let's take a look, guys. First race, actually I was quite surprised as to how clean it was overall. The track got super busy. First lap is, oh, almost touching there. First lap is super challenging with cold tires, super slippery. Oh, yes. Let me do that, Ben. Sorry guys, one sec. Let me sort Ben out in the chat so that we can see updated standings later on. Okay, Ben, you should have editing rights to the file. Here he is, Ben Harrison in the Red Bull livery. Hey Keith, thank you mate. Oh, someone's wide here, that's Jovan, who joined us here for the first time tonight. Still, no major incidents. Race 1, lap 1. This is Harry Witter, who also joined us today for the first time, alongside David Ross. Nice little battle there. Nowhere to go though. Race 1, lap 1, still clean, still clean. Let's keep going. This is Parker in the car's livery, chasing Brandon ahead. I think that's Brandon in the Kettle Chips. Shout out Kettle Chips. Kettle Chips livery, making a move here. Beautiful, and it's a bit too long. He goes a bit wide, narrowly misses the grass. A bit too bold though. Parker takes the position. Who's in the black car? Oh, that's Andrew, of course. Nice try there from Brandon. Sounds good. Let's check out, by big request in the chat, let's check out Parker. No, Harry in this lap. We're in lap 2. Hey Neil, yes, super intense race, buddy. I really enjoyed our battle. By the way, we had some crazy side-by-side action in the second race. We'll check that out later. Harry battling with the one and only Ben Harrison in the Red Bull livery. Controversial times at the moment for Red Bull. By the way, just thought of that. Did they win the race, by the way, today, guys? I didn't watch Formula 1 today because I was busy practicing for this thing. I thought it would probably be more fun than watching that. Brandon, the Kettle Chips, like, they're the ones, man. Still nice and clean, by the way. Big battle. Oh, what was that? Did we just see someone off there? No. Let's wind that back a little bit, because there was a crazy battle happening, about to happen up front there. Yeah. It's Andrew, Parker, and Brandon again. No worries, Ben. No worries. We know this well. Yeah, I see that Beerman did quite well, which is nice. Andrew defending and attacking at the same time there. Super close. Let's go back to Harry. Oh, looks like Ben made the overtake there. Yes. And the draft was quite strong, guys, by the way. Hey, Keith, thank you so much for subscribing, buddy. Textbook move here from Ben. Brakes later, closes the door, sticks the Red Bull car in. Easy job, nice stuff. Good battle, nice and clean. Guys, the racecraft, the sportsmanship, honestly, in these community races, it's been absolutely beautiful always, guys. I really like that we managed to put that together using the whole track on exit. Beautiful move. And now Parker under attack. Oh! And we have our first proper incident. Unfortunately, it's Ernie Patzel in this beautiful livery, by the way. Chrome, gold, and black. This corner, yeah, it's a rough one. Takes out his front end. And that's really, really a pity. Clean rejoin. Very, very unlucky. It's Kettle Chips Brandon versus this kind of... I'm not sure what this livery reminds me of. Andrew's livery reminds me of... what's that Marvel guy again? The Black Panther. Black Panther livery. Really nice, by the way. Awesome battle here for P3, I believe. With Parker in P2. Really, really nice battle. Hey, Johan, no problem, mate. Thank you for coming, even if it was short. And maybe next time you will be able to stay longer. But thank you for joining, mate. Super consistent, by the way, these first, what is it now? We're at lap 3 already. We haven't seen any big crashes. Where was I at this point? Oh yes, so I was chasing David Clasper. Shout out David Clasper Tinehawk on YouTube. Check him out. I was chasing him the whole time. He was quick though. But I think there is some drama which is about to happen, if I remember correctly, guys. These three, Parker, Brandon and Andrew, were fighting super hard. Andrew here looking at little gaps on the sides of Parker, trying to find any space. I heard some skidding there, by the way. That was Brandon, I think. And then Scott Warner quietly chasing as well. Let's fast forward a little bit. Let's see if we get to see any more drama. That's still me trying to chase David and Chris Gengaro. Please let me know, Chris, if I say your name right. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Oh! Oh! Alright. Harry with... braked a bit late. braked a little bit late. Couldn't get the Mazda slowed down. Rejoins the track and unfortunately takes out Rogerio Santos. Very, very unfortunate. Clearly unintentional, but unfortunately I think just comes down to braking a little bit too late. Car a little bit unsettled. Thank you so much for subscribing, Jip. Really appreciate it, buddy. Very, very unlucky there. And let's see if the rejoin is cool. Shout out, by the way, to Harry for letting Rogerio rejoin the track ahead of him. Proper sportsmanship there. Makes a mistake, owns it, lets the guy back in. Very unfortunate, but very nice to see that. So that's pretty much the biggest collision we've had in 4 laps, which is really impressive. We're back at the front with these 3 guys battling super hard, so... Yeah, Harry, that's super nice. Really like to see that. Did we see the overtake here of for P2 of Andrew on Parker? I don't think we saw it. Let's go back because I'm curious to see. Yeah, oh, on the straight, classic. Parker a little bit of oversteer there, and Andrew sticks it in promptly. You cannot make mistakes in this situation here. One small mistake, and you're done. It's that simple. Parker tucks in behind, tries to get back to him, gives him a little bit of bump, helping him to push forward towards the Fleming, who, by the way, is chilling, cruising at the front, no problems. Basically having a picnic here at Virginia International. Very nice to see that overtake. And now Brandon is gonna be on the tail of Parker, so let's... Oh, okay, we already saw this, of course. Let's fast forward now again. Go back to see next incidents and next hot moments of this race. We're with Parker here. Oh, and Andrew going wide after that super solid lap. Carries a bit too much juice coming into this corner. This corner, by the way, if you go a little bit too fast, you're done. Tries to maintain control of the car, manages to rejoin calmly, loses multiple positions. How many positions did he lose? So that's Parker, that's Brandon, and also, who is this in the... That's, oh yes, of course, Scott, who is quietly but consistently following the leaders. 3 positions gone, and very unlucky there for Andrew. Oh, and now back on the attack, Brandon, super strong move, brakes late. Parker tucks in behind, and this battle for P2, guys, absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts, guys. I'm loving that. Loving to see that good racing. Let's keep going. Where am I at this point, by the way? Guys, I'm still trying to chase David Clasper. 5 laps later, I'm still exactly in P8 trying to catch up with this man. He was going quick. It was not an easy job whatsoever. Scott now edging closer and closer to P3. Parker still in P3, chasing the kettle chips. But now Brandon, he doesn't have draft, so he's a little bit of a sitting duck here. Parker makes the move. We can see it from Scott's perspective, and there's nowhere, nothing that Brandon can do. Is he already having the damage here? Rear. Oh, okay. There's some damage here that we didn't see, or was it earlier? I think maybe we missed it. When did we miss this? Yeah, I'm not sure when this happened, but I remember Brandon was having slow straight line speed, which is also how I, in the end, actually managed to overtake him. But I'm not sure if it was already because of this. So Parker takes P2 again, and actually Brandon is catching up on the straight, but doesn't have enough. And then I think it was a 0x there. Scott behind, trying to get involved at this point. Yeah, he's going a bit slow in a straight line, isn't he? Because of the damage in the front end. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Yeah, okay, clear, Brandon. Sounds good, sounds good. Oh, a little bit of a slide, and the save, and the door banging. But his tires are still lit up, and unfortunately he is out on the grass. I hear more cars clunking into each other there. What is happening? Oh, Scott! No way! Scott, who had been super consistently and super quietly trying to catch up, sticking behind the guys ahead. I think he gets a little bit of a punt. Tuck! Yes, unfortunately, punt from Keith Pereira, and it sends him straight into the barrier. After so many consistent laps, this war of attrition, actually quite a lot of overtakes between these guys, it all popped off, guys. Two drivers lost at the exact same time. Boom! Hits that tire barrier, the engine blows up, and he is done. Let's check that out from his cockpit, guys. That was big. That was a big crash. Already the door banging there. I think that was with yeah, with Brandon. Big door banging there. And then gets the tap. He's got nowhere to go. Boom. Engine is gone, guys. That is rough. Where did Scott finish? The first race. He finished in P24, guys. Very, very unfortunate from for Scott there. Yeah. All good, Keith. Keith. It happens, mate. That was clearly unintentional. Just a little bit of a punt. Yeah, let's go back to outside view. Quite a lot happened here. Multiple cars side by side. Let's see it from Andrew's perspective here, because oof. Yeah, we lose Brandon, and this is our opportunity for Andrew to do double overtake. That engine blowing up, that engine sound crazy. Alright, so he's now back in P3 and has to catch up with Parker again, who in the meantime is taking advantage of all that shit show to basically build a bit of a gap. Very, very unfortunate for Scott. I feel really bad for him. Scott, by the way, was also one of the cleanest drivers in the first round, I believe, with only 4 X's across both races. Oh, and look who's back in the picture. I think yeah, that's me. And at this point, Brandon was carrying quite a bit of damage, and I realized he's quite slow on a straight line, but he's super quick in the twisty sectors. But I really said, okay, let's try and overtake now. Yeah, indeed, exactly, Brandon. Aha, Callum. Nice. That's I didn't even realize that in the replay. By the way, Callum, how are you doing, man? In round 1, we were battling non-stop. In this race, I didn't even see you, unfortunately. I was thinking about that. Where is Callum? So this was my overtake on Brandon. Really nothing he could do there. His car is going super, super slow in a straight line. And now I'm still trying to catch up with David Clasper, who is just way too quick. He's now chasing Keith, by the way. Here he is, student driver, trying to defend from David Clasper, and I think that the overtake is coming. David, side by side with him, you can see it right ahead, manages to make the overtake. You can see how Brandon is catching up to me in those corners, because he's just way faster. around corners, but then in a straight line. I was just opening the gap again. And here I'm trying to make the move on Keith. Doesn't work out. And actually Brandon tries to overtake me again. Oh my god, guys, this part here was beautiful. We had an absolutely great battle going side by side. I'm just gonna let that play in real time because I was really trying to get around the Keith here, but unfortunately it didn't work out. And at this point Brandon tries to take this opportunity. We're side by side. I don't want to give up here. I don't want to get stuck behind him because I know he is slow in a straight line. We're still side by side, trying to leave him as much space as possible. This section side by side is an absolute nightmare. I'm keeping that in mind. It's easy to come together here. We're trying to give each other space, and it's clean, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. That's true, Callum. And yeah, Brandon, I saw that in the rear view mirror. There was nothing that I could do. My exits were just quite, my entries were just quite slow in this combination. I didn't trust the car because I didn't do a lot of practice, to be quite honest. So that was a really good battle, and I managed to defend my position there. And oh yeah, right, Brandon actually managed to overtake me again there. But then I took the position again. I think that was on the final lap. I kind of forced that. Because also after this overtake here. Yeah, after this overtake here and going side by side, this is battle for P6. This really slowed me down. So Chris behind, he actually saw an opportunity, and you see Chris, he's now starting to pull in. He's getting closer and closer. I think we'll see his Mazda popping out here any moment. You can see it right at the bottom. So I said, there's no way I'm gonna lose 2 positions here. He's gonna be slow on the straight line. You will see. I will actually start closing the gap to Brandon again. He closes the door, goes all the way to the right, but I see a little bit of a gap, and I thought to myself, let's go. I need to do this, otherwise I will be a sitting duck. I understeered a little bit, but so did he, so there is no contact, and I managed to take my position back. So this was a really great battle. I think this was the final lap for P6. We're gonna focus on crashes again until the end of this lap. I think it was clean. Oh! And all the way at the back, actually, just when I thought that we were gonna stay clean until the end, we have an incident between Stuart Oster and Brian Bustamante. What happened here? Oh, a little bit too deep, but actually it kind of looks like... it could have been, yeah, I mean... It is a little bit of a pun, but it's also a little bit of a racing incident here. He leaves the door open, but also Stewart understeers a little bit. Yeah, very unlucky. And then you see he actually waits and lets Brian get back on track ahead of him. Shout out to Stewart there for doing the right thing. Amazing, guys. Good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Take a look at the finale for P3. Finale for P3. Let's see it. Let's see it, guys. Who is in P3? It's probably gonna be, of course, our boy Andrew Walker. Where is he? Why I'm always blind with this list. There it is. Oh, alright, alright. Fuck. He's coming close here. That's Keith. Student driver. But actually challenging one of the faster drivers here in our cup. And he is about to cross the line, defending that position. Oh, a little bit of blinking. Oh, and it is going to be close. It's almost 3 wide across the line. What a close finish, guys. Very, very nice. So, in the first race, Fleming Jensen, P1, Parker Picos, Picos. Let us know. Let me know how to pronounce that, Parker. P2, Andrew Walker, P3. So Fleming will be a new addition now to our roster. Andrew has a lot of points. He will definitely probably still be leading the cup standings after this round. But Keith Pereira as well with the P4. David Clasper P5. I finished P6. Very happy with that, having started in P8. My first race could have not gone better than this. Brandon P7. Chris P8. Ben from P15 to P9, getting into the top 10, super solid. And Neil Q. Todd finishing up the top 10. So these are the guys that scored the most points. But we also have Harry on his debut, P12, not bad. Callum P13, starting from P24. That's probably one of the most improved positions from start to end in the first race. I think Callum Wells Fry, 24 to 13. Crazy. Super consistent. Ryan Luna as well, P20 to P14, super solid. Very nice, guys. Very, very nice. Now, let's move on to race 2. And race 2, it's actually going to be, I think, quite a lot spicier than the first race, guys. I'm also having a snack because I'm a bit hungry, guys. Just bear with me here. Yes, let's go. Unfortunately, I don't have kettle chips. I wish I had that right now. There we go. Okay. Oh. I had a great view of the first lap, by the way. It was super busy on track. Some blinking. Focus on crashes. So, of course, we had reverse grid. So, I was all the way at the back, and just look at the amount of cars going into T1. It's crazy. We had Andrew and Fleming, Parker, Keith, of course, all the way at the back. Let's take a look at the drama. Look at all these cars going around T1. Brandon trying to make a move on Ben, coming super close with Rogerio Santos. There's cars everywhere. 3 wide. There's a little bit of a bottleneck at the apex. It's super, super close. But everyone is still pointing in the right direction. And just check out that view, guys, because basically I ended up all the way at the back. I pretty much was taking it super easy, almost letting everyone through, but just check out that view, guys. Like, everywhere you look, there's a Mazda MX-5. It's absolutely beautiful, guys. I love this. I love it when the track is this busy. There's just cars absolutely everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. But let's go back to the crashes, because we're about to see some stuff, guys. Far chase. Let's take a look. There we go. The first person that gets spun around is Jeremy Morgan in the Coors Light livery. Very, very unfortunate. It was with Chris. What happened here? They are side by side, and to be fair, I mean, Chris couldn't really be anywhere else here. If he's too much to the right, he will run out of track. And also, it looks like it's a bit of netcode, actually. So netcode also featuring here. Let's go close. Let's see from Jeremy, and you can see here indeed. I mean, they were gonna touch for sure. They were gonna touch for sure, but you can see that there is some netcode here. And to be fair, Jeremy was cutting into he was cutting into into Chris's path there, so I'm not sure there's anything Chris could have gone. But Jeremy's out, and now his car, of course, is about to rejoin the track, so this is about to cause all kinds of mayhem. And of course, there's nothing that he can do. Everyone's trying to avoid him, and there's big collision here once again. Kettle Chips liveried. Brandon Spolander has nowhere to go, losing the front end yet again. This time it doesn't even last half a lap. Rogerio Santos again as well getting involved here. Everyone's trying to get around him. Fleming, like by a miracle, Fleming got around that. Let's take a look from his cockpit, because I mean that was just proper close. I also got involved in this. I will show you guys in a sec. Oh, just manages to stick it. Super close. Super close. And yeah, Rogerio gets caught. Nothing he can do there. Brandon and Rogerio, nothing they can do there. That's me. I come almost to like a complete stop because I was trying to not get my damage even worse here. You can see from my perspective in the cockpit. Oh, where do I go? Oh, let's go left. I pretty much stopped, and then in the smoke I could not even see his car. Opa. Little bit of a notch to the front end, but I actually asked my spotter after this if I had any damage. I asked for a damage report. I had no damage, so that was actually clean. And I'm back behind Brandon again. So yeah, that was hectic. Jeremy manages to rejoin the track. Yeah, Brandon, you didn't have a front end anymore. Yeah, delivery man, brought you bad luck. Yes, so okay, let's look at Callum. Let's look at Andrew as well. We're gonna analyze this fully, guys. We have to. Did you take Ben out? Ben in the Red Bull ahead, trying to survive. Oh, how did we not notice that in all of it? I mean, to be fair, everyone is slamming on the brakes. Yeah, everyone is slamming on the brakes, so there's nowhere that Andrew can go here. But Ben almost having the same thing that happened before. Fortunately, it doesn't break his suspension like we saw with, who was it before? Was it David? He actually pretty much ends up staying safe by being out on the grass, to be fair, Ben. So it was actually kind of okay for him to get that tap. Doesn't really look like that much damage either. So yeah, kind of, oh, yeah. And then let's go to Callum. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. The double overtake already here in P1 in T1. It's coming. Takes one. Takes two. Takes three. Takes four. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry guys, I almost choked. Takes five. Takes six. Come on, mate. Unbelievable. What a run. Seriously. What a freaking run. Mmm. Mmm. More. More. Are we gonna have more? Okay. He's not done. Take 7. Come on, one more. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much. We will take a look at that as well very shortly. Unbelievable. That's gotta be probably our best lap 1 on record. Unbelievable. Let's go back and check out if we had any carnage at Oak Tree in lap 1. Looking clean. Close battle ahead. Who is that? Brian and Callum? Oh yes, of course we saw the overtake. Beautiful. Chris there. Nice overtake. I was also on a pretty crazy run in the first 3-4 laps or so. It was I was following Parker and Brandon was following me, and I think we overtook like 14 cars over like 4 laps. It was proper fun. It was proper fun. Oh, look ahead! And is that Harry getting a... Oh, Chris sending it, and fortunately Harry doesn't get taken out. Manages to keep going. No damage, it seems. But we have a spin. Oh! And it's Miguel Riva. Very unlucky. Did he lose it all by himself? Yes, too much rotation, some oversteer here. And unfortunately ends up facing the wrong way. Almost takes out one guy, but everyone more or less manages to get around him. Very unlucky. Mario Kart is Ryan Luna fighting against Ben, David Clasper, side by side. Oh no, that's not Ben, that's Harry. Yeah, side by side here, literal exact same speed. Let's see how this goes. We saw Harry made a bit of a mistake here in the first lap, and actually Ryan manages to save it. And what a save behind. And no, unfortunately it is not a save. It's David defending against Fleming and Neil. Oh, netcode. Actually, that was proper netcode. Car gets unsettled, counter steers to try and save it, and unfortunately it just gets whipped around. There's nothing that they could do. And him and Neil come together, and I think I picked up both of these freebies actually, if I remember correctly. Tries to rejoin the track. Safe rejoin. That's me coming with Brandon and who's the orange car again? Paul Gray. Yeah. Very unlucky there for David. Fleming making the move. Nothing that that Ryan can do. Great move. Ryan tried to catch up again. Oh, little bit of of grass there. And things just started calming down here around lap 3. Let's keep going. Oh, I think that's Fleming about to make another move on Harry. Nothing Harry can do. Fleming is an absolute killer, just super clean overtakes. He's about to take another one. Yeah, goodbye. Stewart doesn't even try. There's no point. But now there's another one coming in, though. Another one coming in. Is Harry going to be following Fleming? He tries. They're side by side now. This is the battle for P9, guys. P9. In the meantime, Fleming ahead. He's about to take another one. Where did he start, guys? Come on, this is not even. Oh, by the way, I paused it at the perfect time. Where did he start? And is he about to get collected in this, guys? Oh, he started in well, he started last, of course, P26, and within 4 laps, he's in P8. Within 4 laps. Oh, gets massively collected. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What? Oh, I thought he was about to rejoin in the traffic. But let's check out exactly what happened here, guys. It's Brian and Ernest. Brian takes the dive. Oh my god, the net code, guys. Oh my. This might have actually not happened. Maybe it would have still happened. Because it looks like... I mean, so Ernest leaves the door open. Brian, of course, goes for it. But, like... maybe they wouldn't have. No, maybe they would have still have touched. But the netcode makes it way worse. Way worse. Yeah. Coming in behind, Fleming, nothing that he can do. Gets collected. Not much visible damage. Very, very unfortunate. And then, who is coming here? Oh, it's our student driver, Mr. Keith. Oh, narrowly manages to avoid that. I think the car's got a little bit of damage probably. But what a, like, actual good save, like, all things considered. Also here, the car would... Oh, what a save! Oh! Tokyo drifting around the corner, gets oversteer, but manages to save it with the counter steering. Ay! And then, oh, has to counter steer again. What a dodge. Unbelievable. Really nice from Keith there. Let's keep going. Oh, Stewart, what happened? Just a little bit of grass, and he's facing the wrong way. in the grass. Yeah, Brandon, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Honestly, Fleming, well done, man. Crazy that you managed to recover like that. Where are you at this point? You're down in... What position would that be? You're down in P20 after your crash. From P8 down to P20. Back on the run, trying to catch up again. So recovered another 16 positions in 6 laps. After doing P26 to P8 in the first 3 laps. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. It would be interesting to see Alex Caon versus Fleming, to be honest. Maybe next round. Focusing back on the crashes. Oh, we've got someone going wide ahead. That was James Mackey. Making mistake, and there is a double overtake from Keith. Very nice. Very, very nice. Couple of mistakes there. Ryan Luna being swarmed by James Mackley and also by Andrew Walker. What is gonna happen here? Andrew tries to do the switch. And goes for the double. Oh my god. How was that not... How did that not end up in carnage right there? Whoa, that was proper close. Let's check that out from the cockpit. That was crazy close. Andrew, were you in VR? Like, did you see that? Because it almost looks like you slowed down a little bit, like lifted or something to let him pass. Crazy. That was proper like close. Can't believe that didn't end up in a collision, especially with all the netcode that we saw until now. Ben was doing his thing, by the way, in this race, huh? Ryan and Ben fighting here. Oh, and we've got Kevin Corrigan facing the wrong way. What happened? Yeah, thought so, Andrew. Loses the rear. Oh, and there's a contact. Oh, with Keith, who started in P23 and was down in P6. Completely loses the front end, and that's... Oh man, that is rough. That is proper rough. Yeah, that's done. That's done. That is rough. Where was I at this point? P13. Oh, I had like actually so many battles. Was it here where we went side by side with Neil? No, I think it was later. I was in P13. I started P21, so we were just charging forward. But I was trying to overtake Neil here. Oh, made the move stick. Nice. Yeah, I had quite a few overtakes in this race as well. Really enjoyable. Let's keep going. A few more laps to go. We're halfway through the race. What a move from Ben. Sends it in deep. That is beautiful. Take the space. Take it. Follows Andrew, I believe. Is that Andrew? Yep. Beautiful. But is James going to try and make a comeback here? Doesn't try. Secures the P7. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's keep going. Ben challenging Andrew up ahead. Parker following Ryan. Oh, looks on the inside. Starts putting some pressure. And Ben challenging Andrew. Oh, and Parker unfortunately gets taken out there. Oh. It's kinda... Yeah, it's a bit of a racing incident, isn't it? It looks like Parker loses control a little bit of the rear. So, yeah. Counter steering back towards... Yeah, the rear gets loose. Counter steering back in. And basically just comes together a bit with Ryan. Yeah, just a little bit too much. And the tap is enough to unsettle the car. Oh, hits that barrier narrowly. Comes back in, but actually fortunately rolls out of the track. And by the way, that's Brandon overtaking me in the middle of all of this. We were going side by side, so I was keeping Brandon in mind, leaving him enough space, but also trying to not get involved in this incident. I was having a battle with him and Neil, and this was properly intense. So yeah, and then I think I made a mistake down here because I just got a little bit. I just lost concentration a little bit. Yeah, I went wide, and then at this point Neil and Fleming both overtook me. Not much that I could have done either. Oh yeah, and this was the part where then I rejoined the battle, trying to overtake Neil. I stick it in. It's super tricky here, side by side. Little bit of a door bang. I'm trying to not run out of track. Coming back in. And unfortunately I can do nothing else but tuck in behind him here. Ryan and Fleming battling ahead. Neil chasing me, chasing Neil. It stayed like this for a little while. Neil looking to make the move on Ryan. Runs out of speed a little bit. I get close to Neil. I actually try to make the move on Neil here. Yeah, this battle for P10 was really great. Sounds good, Andrew. Thank you so much for joining, buddy. Oh, I got a little bit loose here. We're still side by side. Another little bit of a 0x there with a little bit of netcode as well. Both managing to stay alive, and I think I did the same mistake that I did before here. Ran out of track a little bit. Yeah, understeered out. I did this mistake 2 laps in a row, and it costed me like literally like 4 positions. Tiny mistake, but with horrible consequences. And you can see Chris trying to make a move on Ryan here. Forces his way in. Neil gets a little bit involved with a bit of a tap in the front end of his car, and I managed to overtake him again. Yeah, this battle for P10 was poppin'. It was really poppin'. Ryan defending from Chris. Is this our side by side? Yeah. It was in this lap. Yeah, my car got loose here. Lit up the rears, had to save it. Lost time. Neil coming in, side by side. And then I think, yeah, we had a little bit of a drag race here. Battling for P12. Ahead we have Chris and Ryan battling for P10. I'm a little bit faster, but he's got the better line here because I'm on the curb and I just managed to hold the position. That was a beautiful battle. Really enjoyed that. Oh. And at last, Ryan loses it. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Damage to the rear. We picked up the freebie. Neil now chasing myself and Parker. Andrew battling for P5 against Ben, giving him the bump draft. Fleming behind, chasing both of them, and you know it's just a matter of time before Fleming will overtake both, makes the move on Andrew, makes the move on Ben, and it's done. And a little bit of door banging there. Ben battling between these two monsters, holding his own. Oh, that was a moment that I had with Parker there. What happened? Oh yeah, it's when. Oh, this was the final lap. Fleming with the double overtake on the final lap. By the way, crazy. Parker coming in with the extra speed. I'm staying close on the inside. I actually tried to leave him as much space as possible, and there was space there for him to go along, but he picked up a slowdown penalty. So I also managed to. He basically managed to overtake him on the oak tree straight. And managed to save that position. Oh, no way! No way, Callum, who was in P3. What happened? Callum. Oh no. This happened to Harry in both races. Very, very unfortunate. As you come up this crest, the car always gets light. You have to be in a straight line. If you're braking, if you're braking while the car is kind of like a little bit light, a little bit sideways, you can't do anything. Yes, by the way, Neil, I was also terrified in that moment. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah. Callum, who was having an absolutely unbelievable race and is in P3, unfortunately gets taken out here. But is he going to be able to rejoin the track quickly and hold this position? Harry also rejoins. They both rejoin. They're in the same position. Let's look in the rear. Chase! And just in time for the shark, Fleming Jensen, to not overtake him, but easy going to manage to overtake him before the finish line. Let's look at the far chase. He is coming in fast, and he just doesn't manage. That was such a close call for Callum. Honestly, what a crazy race from Callum, dude. What a crazy race. Insane drive. And then also manages to actually finish just in time before Fleming catches up with him. Let's take a look. Go back to before Oak Tree, last corner of the S's. Oh yeah, gets a bit of oversteer there. Harry sends it. It's side by side at Oak Tree. Harry tries to switch it up. Doesn't have enough speed, but he's in the draft now. It's super close. Callum pushing him out towards the outside. Very clever. Takes him out of the draft, but Harry is too quick here. Manages to pull alongside, but Callum is coming back on speed.
Race
Probably
control scoring has ended.
slightly better shifting. And then here we already saw what happened. That was just unlucky. And that was pretty much the end of the second lap. I also had quite a bit of a last minute defense. Oh, right. Oh yeah. Of course, Parker had the slowdown penalty. So then I managed to take. I think it was P10. Oh no, P11. Yeah, P24 to P11. So quite happy with that. And I think that was it, guys. We saw all the incidents from this. Andrew enjoying the rear of Fleming there. Yeah, and we saw everything, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please consider leaving a like. Beautiful, beautiful races, and as always, one of the most beautiful things about our community races co-hosted with Ben. Shout out to Ben, by the way, guys. If you're not already subscribed to Ben, which you probably are, make sure you check out his channel. Massive shout out to him, and also massive shout out to all of you who joined and for always having such a good vibe and such good sportsmanship in these races, guys. Love to see it. Now, with this done, let's look at the standings. Also, let's look at a couple of interesting things, guys, because I would like to see some interesting stats. Cleanest driver, dirtiest driver, maybe. That could be something, well, dirtiest, you get what I mean, just the most X's, just for a lap. Fastest laps. Let's start with Heat 1. Fastest lap in the Heat 1, of course, goes to the shark, the absolute shark, Fleming Jensen. Or Jensen, let me know how to pronounce that properly. 208.9, guys. 208.9, absolutely unbelievable. The very close with Parker, by the way, with the 209.08. Yeah, a few 09s. I had an 09.5. And I was clenching my butt. Also, keeping the 0x and just keeping it clean. I also had a 0x. Clean drivers right there in the first race. Myself and Fleming as well. Parker only a 1x. To be fair, 1, 3, 4, 3. Super clean. No way. Okay, so Jeremy Morgan with 16. Actually, no, Miguel Rivas, who finished one lap later, was actually the driver with the most incidents, unfortunately, in the first race. Finished in P23, 17 X's. Let's not forget, guys, that we also have a prize for the cleanest driver of the series. And please let me remind you guys that in order to qualify for that prize, you need to participate in at least 4 of the 5 rounds. And whoever will have the least amount of X's over at least 4 rounds will win that prize. And if you participate in 5, then the race that you have the most X's will be removed, so that people that only participate in 4 cannot take advantage of missing a race and therefore having less X's because you raced one less race, if that makes sense. Of course, we also look at things like, for example, if you only have 4 X's but you finish the race 9 laps early, we're probably not gonna take that into account. So that doesn't really qualify, to be fair. So yeah, but so remember that, guys, we have a prize for the least amount of X's, cleanest driver of the cup. So yeah, super clean, awesome. Let's look now at the feature race. Fastest lap yet again, Fleming Jensen, 2.08.594. How does it compare to 089? So almost half a second faster. Probably because he was more in draft in the second race, or maybe more practice, more laps. I'm not sure, but almost half a second faster, unbelievable. Yeah, we had Scott Warner won the race, so congratulations to Scott. David Ross P2, by the way, who got super unlucky in the first race, major comeback in the second race, because in the first race, David, yeah, we saw his engine blew up. So, and through no fault of his own, he was super unlucky, but he came back big in the second race, yeah. In the second race, so P2 for him, only one incident. Is David Ross going to be the cleanest driver of our feature race today? I think so. Well, yeah, we have, no, of course, Jovan doesn't count because he didn't race. Yeah, only one X and a P2, starting from P2 for David Ross. So shout out David Ross, cleanest driver in the feature race. Also Scott, not bad. Started P3, finished P1, only 2 incident points. Fastest lap, of course, goes to Fleming. Ben starting P18 and finishing in the top 5. Fleming starting P26, finishing 4th. Crazy. Callum starting P14, finishing on the podium. Unbelievable driving. Not as many X's as last week, guys, in the Formula Ford. We had a lot more X's last week. Yeah, it was nuts. Having seen that, let's look at the updated standings for the Cup, guys. That is the last thing that we will do on this stream. So let's take a look, guys. So thank you to Ben for organizing this while we were looking at the incidents. These are the provisional driver standings after 2 rounds. Andrew Walker is still leading the Cup with 71 points. Brandon Spolater still P2 with 60 points. Parker, did he move up? Not sure if he moved up from last time. Let's see, I can pull up the standings from last time as well so that we can actually compare. I posted them on my YouTube community tab today, so we can actually pull that up quite easily. Let's see. So we have yeah, so Andrew first and Brandon second stays the same. Parker was in P5 after first round, moving up to P3. Callum now is P4 in the standings. He was P10, so far the best improved. And by the way, David Ross P6, and he's now in P5 as well in the standings. I'm in P6 now, and I was in P12. So myself and Callum actually gained a lot of positions after the first round, with 42 points now. Ben Harrison, where was he? P17 and now P7, I think. Is that P7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gains 10 positions after the second round. Very nice. Scott Warner loses 1 position Fleming, who only raced one round, is immediately into the top 10. And then we have Chris. Chris was in P19, he gained quite a lot of positions as well. David was not even in the top. David was not even. Where's David Clasper? Oh, there he is, P15. Gained a few positions. Neil gained positions. Alex probably dropped the most. Of course, he didn't race. He was in P3. He would have probably been at the front as well if he would have raced. Alex, for those of you who don't know him, 6 point something K rated driver. Would love to see the battle between him, Andrew, and Fleming. Hopefully next round if they all show up. And then of course we had Harry, who raced as well his first appearance, joining the top 15. Really not bad. Damien, who also unfortunately could not join us, dropped quite a bit. He would have also been out there at the front if he would have raced, for sure. And this more or less makes the top 15. Very, very interesting, guys. Also, if you look, the battle here is super, super close. Every point counts. Andrew Walker trying to pull a Max Verstappen, trying to open up a gap. Let's see for how long this will last. Has to try and not have a DNF to try and keep this going. But if he keeps going like this, he's gonna start gapping people. But maybe if Fleming and Alex will join more consistently, it might be difficult for him to keep this up. Let's see how it goes. But basically, between Callum in P3 and Fleming, or Chris even, in P... what is that? That's like P9? 10. So between P3 and P10, there's only a 10 point difference, 11 point difference. So the battle for P4, so basically the best outside of the podium, is very, very close, guys. So the next rounds are going to be very interesting. And the next round, by the way, is bound to be epic. We are racing in March 30th, 3 weeks from now. We will be in the Radical SR8 at Alton Park, guys. And you know how that will be. Qualifying is going to be super important because it's going to be hard to pass. And that, I think, is going to be nuts. And then after that, we have GR86 Laguna Seca and GT3 Spa. And this is where I think Rain might make an appearance. Stay tuned. But next round, SR8 Alton Park is going to be very interesting. And with that, guys, I think we are going to call it a stream. Thank you all for joining, guys. Thank you all for joining the race, for joining the stream, for spending your time here with us. It was a wonderful round 2. Had so much fun on track. Extremely nice races. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Massive, massive shout out to Ben from LaBroca Sim Racing for co-hosting this event with me. It's really going even better than I could have imagined, and we're super happy. Also, shout out to all the content creators that joined these races, guys. Shout out to Neil Q Todd, SimRacer65. Check him out. Shout out to I think Fleming Jensen as a YouTube channel. It was on his livery. Check him out. Who else is in here? I don't even know. We have David Clasper Tynock. Check him out. We have Alex streams on Twitch. Check him out. Harry has a YouTube channel. Damien, DCF1, Damien Cross Sim Racing. Check him out as well. Much love for all these guys. There's more. I'm probably missing some people. I'm sorry about that, guys. shout yourself out in the chat if I missed you. And without further ado, guys, time to call it a night. I hope you all have a great week. See you in the streams. I will be probably streaming some Season 2 rain races in this week. Maybe some GT3, maybe something else, I'm not sure. But make sure to join my Discord and hit the bell notification button to not miss my stream and my uploads. You know the drill. And without further ado, guys, time to call it a night. Thank you all so much. Take care. See you in the next one. And yeah, bye guys. See ya.